Just as always, the first map is going to be Overgrowth. First game of the semi-finals, Go4SC2 Premium number 4 for the month of November. Targa, the blue Zerg, spawning in the bottom left location, playing for Team Imaginary Gaming, and his opponent, the red Zerg, in the top right, playing for Team Manus Finland, as ZhuGeLiang. ZVZ, always an interesting matchup, especially on smaller maps, since that allows for more aggressive play, less swarm hosts, and similar shenanigans. So far, none of the players opting to go for something like a 9 pool or a 10 pool. Both playing absolutely standard. Now let's see which one of these players is going to open with a hatchery first, and who's going to opt for a pool. Looks like ZhuGeLiang is definitely going for a pool over here, and Targa, is he going to play it safe? No! Opening with a hatch first, so his pool is going to be a little bit later, whereas gas timings, unless he opens gasless, should be relatively same. ZhuGeLiang going to take the 16 hatchery. 15 hatchery, in fact. Alright. Gas going up for Targa, together with the pool. And, are we going to see gas from ZhuGeLiang? I don't think we are right now. He's getting that Overlord, so he is going to be building a queen as soon as that pool finishes. Maybe even get one set of lings to scout his opponent out. There we go. Already waypointed towards the ramp over here, so... Targa definitely going to have the upper hand in terms of gas count, and consequently his metabolic boost upgrade timing, so he's going to have speedlings out on the map quicker than his opponent, with ZhuGeLiang only now taking his gas, so he's going to be a full 100 gas behind his opponent. He's going to have to play defensively for a little while. This does open a nice opportunity to Targa to go for something like a speedling attack, because this is quite a big gap in the gas timings of these two guys. And Targa, he has scouted the opening of his opponent. He does not, however, know about the timings of the gas, but he can suspect, knowing how the ZVZ matchup is being played, and ZhuGeLiang actually being denied scouting information. He did see that gas, so he knows speed is on the way. I think did he actually see the pool working? No, he didn't see the pool. But if he clicked on the gas, then he knows how quickly is the link speed coming or not. He's actually going to go with roaches straight up. So building three overlords. So this is pretty much your standard roach build, dating back to the days of Wings of Liberty, pretty much. ZhuGeLiang, so far, he does not have a wall at his front, so Targa, if he decides to go for an attack, which he does, 20 lings in production, in sync with metabolic boost upgrade finishing, and Baneling Nest as well, so he's going for a speedling bust, or link flood, so to speak. ZhuGeLiang, yeah, he sees the speedlings, he should start constructing emergency walls, but frankly, with this build that ZhuGeLiang is doing, you don't have the minerals to do it, so he'll have to rely on queens blocking the ramp and roaches getting good engagements versus the lings. Now there's not that many roaches out on the field, only 5 roaches by the time these speedlings arrive, and Targa is going to morph a lot of banelings. ZhuGeLiang sees those, Targa doesn't care. He sees how few roaches there are, and even with the 9 roaches, soon to be 9 roaches, 8 roaches, 9 roaches, this is just not gonna... I don't think this is gonna work. Definitely Targa will be able to break this. Look at this, the roaches are already going down. ZhuGeLiang just struggling to stay alive. Did Targa get any worker kills, however? No, only 1 worker kill, and he's continuing to drone afterwards. Still has 18 lings out on the map and 4 banelings. Did not want to go for and all in. ZhuGeLiang a little bit behind Targa. He is up in terms of supply, but a lot of that supply is in the roaches. Now, on the other hand, these roaches are going to be pretty damn effective versus the number of lings that are currently out on the map. So, Targa going to drone up a little bit, going to maybe take additional gases. He's getting the carapace upgrade, so he might go for a third base and either transition into roaches of his own or try to transition into mutalisks. ZhuGeLiang already getting the lair, however, seeing as he's defended. Going to take additional gases. Targa, is he taking a third base? Probably not. Getting his own roach warren, so he's trying to go. I think he'll try to go with into roach with 1/1 upgrades eventually. ZhuGeLiang getting his evolution chamber as well. Both players know that the thirds are not yet attempted. Never mind, up for neither of them. And Targa once more trying to go for some sort of a move here. The roaches are out in the middle of the map. If Targa can block those, that might be a huge loss. But no, instead he's trying to bust the ramp with a second group of speedlings moving on into the natural base. He may get these roaches. That's actually going to be a good trade, but no. Not very successful with that. ZhuGeLiang knowing that, hey, I just took a pretty good trade. I killed all of your speedlings, I lost almost nothing. You didn't manage to kill any of my drones. So I'm feeling good about myself. The supplies are actually pretty close. ZhuGeLiang is a little bit ahead in terms of road speed, but Targa is attempting a third base. ZhuGeLiang, I wonder if he's going to try and do anything about that, or if he's just going to take his third. Looks like it's going to be the latter. And these plays will be very even. Targa will start his +1 for the roaches shortly, I think. So in terms of upgrades in the roach versus roach battles, things should be relatively even. ZhuGeLiang not feeling entirely comfortable to try and punish the third base. And I mean, you know, he's pretty much ahead so far. 1100 resources lost to 1900. That's a pretty substantial lead in a mirror matchup. And he's got all of his timings are actually better than his opponents. So ZhuGeLiang, he can go into a second Evo if he wants and just try and macro up a big army off of 3 bases. Nice splits over here. Good reactions seeing all those lings. Sees that the Roach Warren still not finished researching Glider Reconstitution, so he knows that he's very safe to move out on the map. With no roach speed for his opponent, he has nothing to be afraid of. It has finished now, and ZhuGeLiang, you know, this is where he starts getting ahead. He's getting +2 missile attack upgrades already. Targa a little bit behind on his roach upgrades in that regard. Army supplies. Army supplies are actually heavily in favor of Targa, whereas ZhuGeLiang does have a slight economical advantage. But he needs to start pumping units very soon, because Targa right now, he's amassing a high number of roaches. That roach count is like exactly double of what ZhuGeLiang has. ZhuGeLiang tries to add on a Hydralisk Den. I don't know if this is too soon, to be quite honest, because he tries to go into Hydralisks, but if Targa attacks before ZhuGeLiang has Hydralisks out on the field in sufficient numbers, things are not going to go his way. 10 Hydralisks right now in production, and still resources being left over here. And, well, Targa is on the move, and this is what I was referring to. Those Hydralisks are not out yet. They're not in position, and Targa's moving forward. ZhuGeLiang, can he defend this? It looks like he doesn't have a good concave, but the roaches of Targa are already... Oh my god, they completely butchered this flank over here. And Targa taking a cost-effective engagement. He's trying to... oh my goodness! Look at that! He's bludgeoning ZhuGeLiang's army right now, and frankly, I don't know if ZhuGeLiang can ever come back from this. His reinforcements are going to be coming piece by piece from the individual hatcheries, whereas Targa's units are a little bit closer together. The +2 attack finishing up for ZhuGeLiang might give him the edge he needs to defend this, however. No, not gonna wait for that. GG being called as the third base was being breached. And Targa takes game number 1.